So, my next part of the build was supposed to be the legs of the high-grade Zeta Gundam 3. It would have been nicely prepared like you see here. But then something happened. Oh, again, I want to say something, but I don't want to be marked off on my own channel. Get a strike on it. One of the parts, as I was test fitting it on one of the legs, I'm going to show you, is part number E. It's sprue E1 number 47. This little part goes through this little section here, which goes to the side of the leg. It's this one right here. And when you it's basically a peg, but it has an extended part that covers this little hole here, supports it, and it's meant to hold the entire part together. So it acts as an extra connection to the leg joint. As I was fiddling it about on my table, it fell on the floor. And it didn't pop up, it went down. And I said, let me grab the yellow one and put it on. Then I'll just look for the other one. 2 days. 2 long days of me trying to locate this part. I can't find it. Oh my God. I was like, no, this can't be. I looked under every little crevice that's small enough for this to fall in. At first, I had my one of my cabinets here. It was partially open. I said, oh, maybe it must have fell in there. No, it did not, because I did actually hear it hit the wooden, because I have like a cover here, wooden cover that goes over the floor, so that way I can roll around with my chair. I checked everything within a 5 to 10 foot radius. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was like, what the F is going on here? I can't believe it. I mopped. I swept. I mopped. I went on my knees. I hurt my knees. Get my flashlight to go into every little thing. I went to places that I thought it went into, but no, this part effing disappeared. And the worst part of it is, bet you in whatever X amount of time, I'll be by then find it. But the show must go on. So what do? Well, for starters, what I did, since it is kind of like a weird L-shaped part, I took one of the sheets, one of the sprues, and I cut a part here. And then I began to, and I'm going to zoom in, by the way, so you guys can see this right here. I began to cut and read, to be almost similar to the part that was on the other leg. And if I do this right here, there we go. I actually sanded down, not sanded down, I use the saw to cut it off, then sand it, then make an alignment where the hole is, so it's right there. Now it is perfect. The only difference is that the flip side of this has a little hole right there, so I could either A, cut it off, which I don't think will be a good idea, because then it'll cause a lot of stress. So what I'm going to do is make a little hole here. You gotta be very careful with this. I have a pin device, I'm just being lazy. Until I decide not to be lazy. just gonna see if I can make a big cavity here for this. It's annoying as hell when you have something like this. Let me do a little. It's not big enough. Let's see now. It's big enough, but I gotta drill a little longer. You know what? Give me a second. I got a pin vise here. I think it's the right dimensions, but that's okay as long as we can drill something here. It has to be okay up to there. Go to there. That's right. Let's do that. Where's that? A little bit more. Okay. I think it's deep. The only problem is that this one's maybe a little bit too. Clearly, if I mess this up, I gotta do it again because I have a lot of. Is the hole big enough? I don't want to force it. Yeah, you know what? I think I may have to. Maybe I gotta find a bigger pin vise. Give me a minute here. Okay. Now it went through. So, going back to this. This is so silly. We gotta go through this. The alignment is perfect. I'm gonna have to sand it down a bit. Actually, no. Oh, yeah. Sand it down a bit. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. And it's nice and flush, so when the other part goes over it. Not something that I was hoping to do like this right now, but everything was all out of whack. So let's assemble this foot right in this goddamn piece again. Oh my god. I can imagine many of you guys go through the same nonsense that I go through right now. And you have to, think right outside of the box to get this thing taken care of. I need to put a goddamn net, or a spider web under my legs. When it falls down and I have to locate the stupid thing. Seriously, it was annoying as hell to go through all this. I could have continued on with the other building parts, but I just needed to get this out of the way. And now, unfortunately, because of many things that are going on with my life, I couldn't mentally concentrate on what to, what was happening. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. There we go. Let me zoom in a bit better because it's way too far back. There we go. So that's the foot right there. We have the part here. I'm sorry, I usually have things like this organized, but who knew that this was going to happen? Why is this loose? I think I know why it's loose. Oh no. I think I know why. I thought this was the connection to that. Kill me. Just kill me right now, please. I'm not in the mood. Alright, so we put that there. This one goes here. And I believe this one goes like that here. Alright. With that done. We have this that goes here. Good. I already put this one on, so I have to just slide that in here. And that goes, I believe, there. Now, this is where things get crazy. I'm gonna take this off anyway because I gotta do that. I'm gonna put this on for now, but once I'm done with this, I'm going to glue it on. Oh, interesting. There was a hole that went through there, too. Well, yeah, sure. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to do that. Can't believe it. I'm gonna be spending one video just fixing a goddamn you-know-what. In essence, this is fine because this holds the part in. I was going to actually think of it super gluing it. Yeah, I know. Use that there to hold that. Not too much. I don't want to damage it from there. But let me see if it goes through. It partly goes through. I mean, the end result is I can do this. Just save off a little bit off the top. Now let's see if it goes through. Yeah, a bit. I can sand that down a bit, or make the hole a little bit bigger. But as long as the alignment is fine. Let me... just want to see if I can shave that off a bit right there. There you go. Alright, so that's there. Followed by this that goes here. This part goes like that. That goes here. This part me. That goes there. And supposedly, excuse me, that goes here. That goes there. This goes here. On the flip side, this goes there. This goes here. That goes. Let's see if it fits. Oh no, it doesn't fit. That does not fit. But I'm gonna make it fit because I know. All right, so clearly this is a little too thick, or this is too small. Okay, I got it in. But what I did was I sanded down the part. Don't know if that will work, but we'll do it right there. And that goes here. Followed by the cover. Is that right? No, I think it's the other way around. Give me that. There we go. Much better. This feels a little loose, and I think I know why. I may have inadvertently widened the hole on the joint here, thinking it was for that part. That's me being not even knowing what I'm doing. But at least this leg is now partly and completely done because I need to move on. But even if I don't try, you know, it's no big deal. Just not, there we go. Much better now. Simple repair work, but it's okay. It's done. This should have been done days ago because of my silliness and stupidity. This is what happened. Let me just take another swig of my coffee and we move on to the next part of the build.